Okay, so what is Mixtape Madness? It is just like the name describes basically. It's a madness. That's the slogan for the site, and it's basically a hub for all fans of urban UK music, whether that's rap, hip hop, grime, to come to the site and listen to all their favourite artists' mixtapes and download all their mixtapes as well. And artists have an opportunity to upload and send in all of their mixtapes for all their fans to listen to from one direct central site, mixtapemadness.co.uk.
Exclusive. This is where it's at. The hottest mixtape.
So why is the site a madness? Well, in a nutshell, the site's a madness because it's a central location for all of you lot that love all these urban musics such as Plan B, Chipmunk, Wretch, G Fresh, Don Strapsy, DWE, like the list goes on, Gets, to come and just listen to all of their mixtapes for free on our website, and you can download it once you register as well. So yeah, that's why it's a madness in a nutshell, really. And when you see the site, you'll truly know why it's a madness. And the video, the advert at the moment is hard as well, so I know you'll reload that like 5 times like it's a track. Alright, I think it'll benefit the industry because, in a nutshell, a lot of people see a lot of the commercial tracks out there by like Plan B, Professor Green, Chipmunk, and they don't really know the history behind such people and the kind of tracks they were making from radio days, from young days when they were making mixtapes like Chipmunk's League of My Own, his Westwood Freestyle, and so on and so forth. So the site kind of gives you a little bit of research and background into people like that, such as DWE right now, who's promoting Bluku Bluku, which sounds like it's going to be a big EP. And his mixtapes and his tracks back in the day were legendary. And we've got one of his classic mixtapes on the site, which I've been banging out for since I've been even working on the site, and I know you lot will enjoy it. So it gives you a good little background to a lot of the artists who you lot see today, and a little insight into a lot of new artists who you may not know about, which are going real hard on the mixtape scene, like Don Strapsy, who's collaborating with everyone right now. Blue Magic is on there. You'll hear that on the site, and I hope you lot enjoy it like I do.
And that's popping in the UK.
Yeah, so I've been a fan of urban music from young, really, from days they were throwing raves in Palace Pavilion to Rumble versus Stampede to Eskimo dances. So I've known grime since I've been quite young, from all them Rinse FM days, East Connection, Pay As You Go, Cartel, the list goes on to Nasty Crew, Roll Deep, Legends to Dizzy Making It, So Solid even. So I've just really thought to myself, what artists and mixtapes do I like? And then I just asked that same question to others. Then I went on MySpaces, various websites, and a lot of SendSpace and RapidShare links, which unfortunately was expired, to try and find these mixtapes and just create a central location where the links will not expire and where people can listen to their favourite artists forever and download their mixtapes, put onto their iPod, share with friends, and go jam to these old school and new school mixtapes, in a nutshell. Okay, this US and UK debate has been going on for quite a while, and for me, we have to recognise that the US and the UK are totally different markets. Even if we're comparing the area space of the US, it's massive. Like T.I. blew just from ATL before he blew in America. He was seeing 1 million just from his state. And a lot of American artists do, such as Diamond, who's a new artist in America, who's seen ridiculous dough just from her state because she gets love from her town, but her town is massive. And if we're going to compare the UK, perhaps we should consider comparing Europe as a market in comparison to America. But the problem with Europe is that as a continent, we don't speak all the same language. We don't all speak English. So it's not as easy to transfer our music throughout Europe as it is across the USA. Do you know what I mean? So there's a lot of cultural divide. And a big thing in terms of mixtape scene in the US and UK is a lot of the US mixtapes are hosted by DJs who collaborate and bring a lot of US artists from different tracks and put it onto different mixtapes, such as Max B. I know you all heard about the phenomenon Max B and French Montana and that, and then he's on so many different mixtapes that you're bound to hear him, you're bound to hear his tracks. And Mixtape Madness is trying to promote the power of collaboration, so not only artists working alongside each other, but if we put different artist tracks on different mixtapes, or if DJ hosts these mixtapes, then it gives people more of a chance to, or more of a possibility to hear these other artists on that same mixtape. So it's almost like sharing fan bases, you know what I mean? And yeah, that's what we're trying to do in essence.